pleasure to talk with you.
It's a pleasure to talk with you.
You know what? The character of Medusa, and just in theory, she's oftentimes misunderstood. Can you speak to what drew you to the role? And also some little known facts about Medusa that people may want to know. Because she was a hurting woman, correct?
Yeah, she's definitely a victim of abuse. I don't think a lot of people know that. Very much someone that was utterly isolated and had no one to stand up for her. And I don't necessarily think she knew how to able to stand up for herself, and so it very much was drawn to the role to kind of bring that to light, because I don't think that version of her has really been out there in the same way that this version of Percy Jackson is showing. So, well, not version of Percy Jackson, but version of Medusa, I guess you could say, is shown. So it was important to me to play this part for sure.
People love to play the glamorous, but it's one thing to play someone nuanced and full of pain and represents evil sometimes too.
It's so much more interesting to play characters like that. I love layered characters. It's way better.
Very nice. Yeah. In the context of Medusa being misunderstood and maybe even hurting women, do you have any words of advice for young girls or young women who may be hurting to encourage them?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a huge thing I've been learning is learning how to love yourself, which I think is the hardest thing, and speak up. And, everything that you can do to find your community, and you are absolutely not alone. The amount of people going through the same thing that you're going through is very real. I think people feel horrifically isolated. And, if one person speaks up, more people will speak up, and have tremendous compassion with yourself. I feel like we do not hear that enough. Be compassionate with yourself. Yeah, you're welcome very much. Nice meeting you.
You too. All the